Help the people. I'm gonna help the people. Oh no, that sounds okay. Just kidding. I opened my capture card 35 minutes ago. I did exactly 1 hour of yapping. I gotta get through the entire community level 4. We have things to do and people to help and Leo to find. Because he should go missing at some point. I'm drinking my Waterloo and lemonade. Just a way for me to get home. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I wasn't getting distracted talking about art. Very easy to distract me by talking about art. How many more Xenoblade games are there in the marathon? 3. So this will be the, not quite the halfway point because there's 3 games and 3 DLCs. And we're going game, DLC, DLC, game, DLC. So we're completing the 3rd game. I think by Friday. I think we can finish it at the end of this week. So we will still have 2 full games to do and 1 DLC. So we won't quite, even though it's like, as far as games go, halfway. Head for the hoary, the what? The hoary wield. Wow, 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 wow. Do you think I know what the hoary wield is? We're gonna find out. So yeah, so once we finish this game, probably Friday. So pretty much, where we are story-wise, we have to help a bunch of people, and once we hit that community level 4, we just hit 3 at the end of yesterday, so we have to get up 1 more level, so we have to go help, like, 16 people or something like that. Which, it's a handful of quests. You can get anywhere from 1 to 3 community per quest. So it might be 10-ish quests. Ads are running right as I started. It's okay. I'm just doing side quests, you're not missing anything.
Can we use this?
I'm something of an expert.
We'll start Xenoblade 2 on Monday. That's what I'm thinking. And then we'll probably play Xenoblade 2 for a month.
Well, here
or so, like
we
3.
made good time.
Yeah, probably a month, right? How long did it take me to play Xenoblade 1? I'm on day. I gotta do math. I'm on day. What do you want from me, Scribo? I'm on day 29 today. And Future Connected took me. Oh no, Adam got shackled. It took me 1 week for Future Connected. I gotta like look at a calendar because the days aren't helpful because that's the only days that I've streamed. This guy, can you fight in a better place, please? What are we doing? Ah! 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 Jin, stay up. Just stay up. What is happening? Just... No, Laura! No! We were tethered to Laura, so we could have stayed up.
Careful next time. Can we use this?
We could have stayed up, but then Laura fell too, and that she like bred and fretted me down. Are you saying I need to finish playing 2 by Monday? No, because you just have to be ahead of me. You don't have to finish the game. Because you're already through Temperantia. Or are you through Temperantia, or are you just in it? Because you're about... I'm pretty sure from No, I don't think you're through You're not through Temperantia yet. There's still... I think you still have a good chunk of it left. If you stopped where we last discussed. My memory is foggy on the timeline, but I'm pretty sure... The place after Temperantia, you're about to get a bunch of crazy pants lore going on. we found Hoary Wield.
Can we use this?
Nature makes a fine ally.
And so that's like, you're a good chunk of the way into the game.
If we
It will
must.
probably take me a second to get that far. Cause you're in the meat and potatoes of the game. And it'll take me probably like a week to get anywhere near the meat and potatoes of the game. I should play it now so you can't watch, but I like watching! Why are you dead, Bridget? That is so unnecessary. So unnecessary, Bridget. Alright, I'm gonna switch to hate, because apparently we're dying to a- What? Adam just got like one shot! What just happened? Why am I getting fricked up by a bunch of bunnies? What's that about?
Consider our options carefully.
Can we use this?
I also wasn't paying that much attention because I didn't think I needed to. Because I'm like 5 levels over them. What the hell was that about? But yeah, I think it'll probably take me like a month-ish to play through 2. And then a month-ish to play through Future Redeemed. Hello.
Here we go. Paragon of Torna, show me the name.
And then
just for show.
2 weeks to play through Future Redeemed. Probably how that's gonna look. So probably about 2.5 months before we finish. I'm gonna be really sad when we finish. I mean, granted, the thing that is nice about this is that the main reason, or one of the main reasons why I decided to do the Xenoblade Marathon is because I was having a bit of trouble with like motivation. Ow. What's going on here? We've got 3 up. And then it's over. We can swap to Aurora. Where are you going? Get him. Why are we not ultimate Aurora-ing? What are we doing? I've got a level 3 up. What is going on? Let me hit it. There we go. Lord have mercy. Get him. Get him. He's doing stuff. We're just gonna kill him. Not enough for a full burst, but I don't think we need a full burst.
Hayes, deal with it. Excellent. Any last word?
You should have targeted the other one! We might be cooked. We might board cooked. Oh, we got it! Oh, Bridget! The goat! The goat! He did. But yeah, so I was having some trouble feeling like motivated.
I shall leave it in your capable hands.
And so by doing this, I'm giving myself like a bunch of time to figure out what it is that I like, you know, like want to do. It's like I'm coming up with a bunch of ideas. It's like, oh yeah, I could do a stream where I like just make a whole VTuber. You know, but I don't know. It's like I could do some fun stuff. And it really doesn't matter who we do, if you go.
For the glory. I know more. Magnificent.
This is far from over.
Magnificent.
And now it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna do Jin because we like him.
Magnificent.
No mercy.
And then we're gonna do Adam because we like him.
Magnificent.
What was I saying?
Keep it going.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been nice. Like, it's been nice because it's motivated me to do other things. And it also made me realize that though I have been a variety streamer for forever, it made me... Are we being aggroed by somebody else? Oh my god. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna... There's... You're fighting a caterpillar? Who are you attacking? They're getting attacked by way too many guys. We're leaving. And then... I got some affinity to look at. Wow, 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 wow.
You can rely on me.
Okay, that's the only one we got, but that's okay. But yeah, I have come to realize that I actually enjoy... Some would even say that I prefer playing a game just in one sitting, or not in one sitting, but like back to back. Because I used to be a variety streamer that like I would play a different game each week. It's like, oh, or a different game each day of the week. So I would have like, you know, I'd play like Player Obscure one day, and then Peak one day, and then work on art for one day, like stuff like that.
There's something here.
But I came to learn that like I actually really enjoy just like playing one game and just vibing with like one game. So I will probably do the same thing when I start Final Fantasy X, because I owe Tessa a playthrough of that.
Use this?
I'm something
So-
of an expert.
I'm probably just gonna like binge Final Fantasy X. Same with Echoes of Wisdom, which is another game that I need to play because I have it and haven't touched it. I thought that tree was gonna take us somewhere, but it didn't. So on and so forth. I have learned.
There's a clear
Oh,
structure
come
to
on.
this lock.
Slow and steady.
Can't win
Hayes,
them
what do
all.
you need for Kenai 2? How do you not have Kenai 2 yet? What are we doing? What are we doing? You're gonna make me race you for Final Fantasy X? I don't know what you want from me! I don't know what you want from me! Tessa's been begging me to play it for months, and she got it for me, so I got her Clair Obscure, and I'm gonna watch her play Clair Obscure, and she's gonna watch me play Final Fantasy. Kenai. Go shopping! Manipulate ether. Forestry. Feed her vegetables. Use her crafting skill. Oh, I have to disperse one more ether my husband to get that one up. She wants to go shopping! I could feed her 2 vegetables. I think we could feed... I have 1 vegetable.
I always make sure to get my 5 veggies a day. How about you?
Vegetable time. Lore, race, go. It's not my fault that Lore just decides to not play games until somebody else is gonna be playing it. That's not my fault. Okay, I can't go that way. Play 3 Future Redeem. Future Redeem feels like Torna 2 Electric Boogaloo. I want to see what happened after the story 3. Don't think seeing it before, and reward Future Redeem's kind of lackluster. I see where you're coming from, but I don't think I agree. The thing I will say, I do wish that Future Redeem was an epilogue. I 100% agree with that. I wanted to see what happened after the story of 3. And again, we're not going to spoil anything, don't worry.
Let's make a perfect base of operations.
But I do 100% agree that I do wish it was an epilogue. That said, I don't think it's Torna 2 just because it's also a prologue. I think that Torna and Future Redeemed are quite different. And I won't get into the details because I won't spoil things. but I do, like, I understand the sentiment of wishing it was an epilogue because it wraps up the story so nicely. Like, the entire story of the Klaus saga gets wrapped up really, really nicely in Future Redeemed. Where, like, it is undeniably the end of the series. And so knowing that that's the end of the series, and then, but chronologically isn't the final game, is really, like, mind-freaky. Kind of messes with your brain. But you have to remember that that is kind of the point of Xenoblade 3, is that it is very time-bendy, mind-freaky. So I see why they did it, but I do agree that I wish it was an epilogue. Laura, you seem in surprisingly good spirits. Huh? Really? Torna's in crisis and I look as if I'm having a good time? I don't mean to criticize. When I think about all that life has thrown at you so far, maybe all this isn't so tough to swallow. Of course, I'm sad about my mother, but I have too much going on at the moment to grieve properly for her. And so much has changed. I'm a knight of Torna now. All I can do is live each day with everything I've got. But still, couldn't do it without you, you know? With the support I get from you and from everyone. It's true, we all need each other. But Jin, I still need more. I'm not satisfied. Torna's full of people counting on us for what we can do. Not just Torna, but all across Dolores. That's also true. Laura, just remember that some things are impossible. I know, but that's not going to stop me from doing whatever I can. He's so fine. Okay, let's see.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
She likes wildflower salad, and I had a thing that
together
was...
nicely.
I need more vegetables! This probably also counts as a... Oh, wait, I think I only needed to do two vegetables. And I had to use Hayes' crafting skill for something else.
Stitch. And I've made it with love.
So let's just...
I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
I don't remember how many he needed,
serve you
so
well.
I'm just gonna do that. And let's see if we can get some... Stop choosing games on my needed playlist. It forces me to not procrastinate. That's not my problem!
I will grow stronger still.
That's not my problem! Hugo can't even level up.
What an incredible feeling.
He's 120... He's 120 XP from leveling up. Yeah, I don't think that Future Redeemed doesn't feel like Torna's me. Because it's not depressing. Like, Torna, you know, we're having fun now, but this game is very depressing. Oh, this is when we gotta go find all the bees and stuff, right? Yeah, I remember this quest.
Can we use this?
Whereas Future Redeemed didn't have that, like,
there's something here.
Depression. What are we doing? Fighting. Aha! Here we are. I know what I'm doing, guys! I'm very competent! Those must be the special envoy's attendants. Let us take out those skeeters and rescue them. My thoughts exactly. I'll take out a few skeeters.
Star Slash. Yes, you saved me.
Where am I? What is happening? I will also, so, I know that, but, if you're referring to Torna, I prefer playing this game, before playing 2, which is how we are currently playing it, so I would implore to not spoil anything, because we are not at that part yet. That has not happened. And when I first played this game, I did not know that. Because my best friend, who was obsessed with Xenoblade, was like, hey, try playing Torna first. I think you would like it in that order. And I did. And so I didn't know anything about Xenoblade. This is my first Xenoblade game. I didn't know anything about Xenoblade. And I fell in love with this party. You have to die. Brother. Brother. Nox, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How's your day? How's your time zone? Now we can get back to Jin gaming. Jin Gaming Chronicles. Get him, Jade! Break him up! Oh, I missed the quick timer.
Midnight Sun.
Midnight Sun.
But yeah, all I'll say is that if you don't know anything about this game, the whiplash you get. No! I tried to swap. That was too late. Because I think there's a lot of fun. There's a very cheeky game that's very likable. But the tone shift towards the end of the game, like, really just did something to me when I played it the first time, having zero context. And it, like, it's kind of like the question that it poses, right? Because, you know, people will argue until the cows come home about when you should play Torna. And I've always said there's no right or wrong answer. Play it when you feel like you would it would benefit from the story most. But I think kind of the way that I look at it is like the beginning of Romeo and Juliet starts out by saying this is a story about two people who die. And like strong argument for playing Torna after playing 2, because just because you know how something will end up doesn't diminish its value. That guy on the right looks like he is wearing underpants on his head. Just throwing that out there. It's just that the question is, like, do you think you would have enjoyed Romeo and Juliet more if you did not realize that they were going to die at the end? And there is no right or wrong answer to that. Like, I personally feel like I probably would have enjoyed it more if it doesn't literally start by saying, yeah, these guys die. There is a certain amount of poeticism, don't know if that's a word, but it is now, that comes from, like, having the ending first and then going back to the beginning. And it's a very intentional choice by Shakespeare to do that. And so that's why, like, I'm never gonna say that, like, one thing is right or another, because, like, I'm not gonna say that Shakespeare is wrong. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, Shakespeare's a bad writer because he did that. Like, I just personally feel like I probably would have enjoyed the story more. Like, it would have made a stronger impact on me personally if I didn't know that Romeo and Juliet died. Because, like, the ending would have been so shocking to me because, especially in Western culture, we are very used to happy endings. And I think Romeo and Juliet is one of the first, like, not happy endings that you get exposed to as a young person. And so again, it's like, it's not like oh, this is right, this is wrong. It's just like, oh, do you think you would enjoy that? And, like, personally,
Nature makes a fine ally.
if something bad happens, like, at the end, like, if something is a tragedy that has a sad ending, and the writer decides to disclaim that at the beginning, it doesn't make them a bad writer, but I will say that I probably won't enjoy it as much as I could have, because I love being surprised by that. I love being, like, caught off guard. That's, like... And Torna caught me off guard. Because I didn't know, and I'm not gonna say anything, but I didn't know the story of Torna. But you hear, if you play through 2, you hear the story of Torna all the time. And so playing through the DLC, like, after, and you know everything that happens, it's like, it gives a different lens, which is really cool. I personally feel like I enjoy it more without knowing, because I like being surprised. I like the subversion of expectation. It's just a different way to study humanity, is all that it is. Spoilers, I'm sorry. I've spoiled the first line of one of the most famous pieces of literature of all time. We got 2 community off of
Well
it.
done, us.
But that's exactly what I'm saying, where it's like
You didn't have to,
Shakespeare
but
himself
thanks.
spoils the story at the beginning, and it's like, that's so interesting. As a writer, I just feel, who are these Romeo and Juliet people? I've never read a book in my life. Wow, this is really embarrassing, guys. You guys don't read? That's so embarrassing. Okay, so there's a quest over yonder that we can pick up. I have to dink my lemonade.
Stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
I put a can of Waterloo in my lemonade, and it's very yummy, but I'm definitely going to be having a tough time later. I can't burp. I think a lot of you know this about me at this point,
There's
but
something here.
I am incapable of burping. I don't know how to do it. I cannot do it.
Can we use
And
this?
Nature
so,
makes a fine
I-
ally.
If I have things that are carbonated, I
Can we use this?
can't release any of the gas that gets trapped in my, like, throat, esophagus, whatever.
I'll investigate.
So I just get, like,
I'll
gurgly,
investigate.
and it's not fun. The VTuber who's dedicating his whole brand of books doesn't actually read. You've revealed my biggest secret. I'm going to make a black screen apology a la Nijisachi.
This place
I
would
can't
make a
believe. I thought
congratulations.
your whole brand was gacha. I've seen what you do. Your whole brand is playing gacha games. 3's ending was bittersweet. I wish it was less ambiguous. Yeah, I think 3's ending, and again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think 3's ending is very bittersweet, and like the bittersweetness is really juicy. I really like it. Yeah, and as far as the ambiguity, it's like they kind of just have to assume. And it's like, yeah, it's like I don't want to have to assume that things went well after that. But again, I think that kind of ties into the whole okay, so all I'll say about 3 is that 3 is a very wibbly wobbly tiny wimey game, okay? So I'm trying to keep that all spoiler free. There's a lot of time cycles. There's a lot of cycles that happen. It's a very cyclical game. That's why the symbology of the entire thing is the Ouroboros, the snake that eats its own tail. It's the cycle. The ending of the game is the same as the beginning of the game. And I think that's really cool. So you have to assume that things went well. However, it very well could be that you're still in that cycle. And you replay the game, and then it just the same thing happens all over again, because that's the cycle. And I think that's really cool. So even though I completely agree in the camp, like, oh, I really want to see, like I wish it wasn't so ambiguous. I wish we could actually see the development of the characters after the events. I think that's kind of the point of the game, is like, because the game is so, like, cyclical in theming, I think it's meant to be ambiguous so that way you can re-enter that cycle. Or possibly assume that they are still within the cycle. That's all I'll say. without spoiling anything. Actually, my obsession is gacha. So you're not obsessed with reading. I knew it! Gacha players don't read. If I know anything about gacha players, it's that they don't know how to read. Why do you think it gives me the ick whenever I watch Gihan play Wuthering Waves?
I would be.
And I
I
really
turned
loved
down an
Wuthering Waves when I
opportunity
played.
like this.
But gacha players don't know how to read. I will say, so he bought a book. Okay, first of all, before I even get into that, I had given him 2 books. He has not finished either of them. It upsets me. He hasn't read the books that I gave him. It upsets me. Because they were my 2 favorite books. Like when we were long distance, when we were long distance, I gave him my favorite books because I was like, surely he will move in with me one day and I'll get these books back. They are both non-fiction books, and I know he loves non-fiction. And I was like, I think he would really, really like these books. Because one of them is a study on mental health and Christianity, which I think is really cool. And those are like his favorite topics. So kind of a study on how to handle mental health from a religious perspective, because a lot of religious people like to be like, everything is fine, nothing is wrong with me, I'm perfect. But the reality is like everybody has mental health problems, even people who have good lives, people who are religious, like everyone's does it. So that book is a study on how to handle mental health issues in a healthy way while like acknowledging them, and there's a lot of science behind it. And the science all ties into the religion. And I think that's super cool. He loves when science and religion coexist. It's great. I'm like, you would love this book. So I gave him that one. And I gave him a book from the founder of a nonprofit that I love. They're an anti-human trafficking nonprofit. And she wrote a book that was about like how to handle the unexpected things that life throws at you, and she ties a lot of her writing into like the work that she does with A21. Really cool stuff. And I love her books because she has a very interesting life, and a lot of really good things to say. So I gave him that book because that book like changed my life, because it was a really good perspective on like how to handle the unexpected things that happen in life. And stop evading! Don't aggro me! Also, what is it with Minoth City going on over here? Why is... Okay, here's Adam. Adam is, like, refusing to come out. Bro's just been playing Minoth Chronicles. I'm, like, not even able to get my combos off because you won't ever switch out of Minoth. What are you doing? Why are you exclusively playing as Minoth? This is the wrong button. This button. Yeah, Adam's up in the front. Why are we doing that? Why are we Minoth Chronicles right now? Genshin's lore is the only reason I come back to that game. That's so fair. I do think that Genshin's lore is the strongest and I would say only redeeming part of that game. It's a shame because I used to really like them, but Voyo as a company is such a messed up, horrible company that I just had to drop them entirely. Where are the quest tips? How many? Actually, quite one more. Okay. Because here's the thing that fascinates me about Genshin Impact's lore. Also, where is it telling me to go? Don't mind me. They simultaneously managed to have very stellar lore and the worst writing possible. And I'm like, I don't know who dropped the ball, but their writing is so bad that I can't sit through it. And I love reading and I love writing. I do both of those things. And I couldn't sit through Genshin's like dialogue because it was so stiff and unnatural and clearly just paid by the word. It was so wordy, like unnecessarily wordy. But the actual lore, the stuff that they're talking about is really interesting stuff. And they somehow managed to take something phenomenally interesting and make it into the most, like, boring, like, hard to read story. I don't know how they did that. And thank you for the hydrate, Tessa. I hope you're having a great day. It's interesting replaying it on it. You're replaying it? Beltora, my brother, we have to get you a hobby. We have to get you a hobby. What if, okay, they keep teleporting. It was 65 meters and then it became 200. Okay, 70. Where are they going? Where are they disappearing to? Where? Every time I start running towards one, it disappears off of my map. Okay, here's one. I'm going crazy.
I'll deal with it.
We can finish this in one strike.
Star slash.
But yeah, so, like, so Genshin, the thing that makes Genshin's lore really interesting is that they base it off of Gnosticism, which is what we base Crown of the Alchemist on. It's one of the big inspirations for Crown of the Alchemist. Is like ancient Gnosticism, like 2nd century grimoires, which is really cool. Stuff. And like, there's a lot of really cool symbolism in Genshin's lore, but they just made it like so, like, they made the writing so flat. And I'm like, how are you making this, how are you taking such an interesting story and making it so hard to read? Because the ideas are totally there. But I, like, can't sit through, like, back when I was playing, I couldn't sit through the quests. I didn't, like, they wouldn't captivate me. And, like, how do you manage to fumble such a good story to make it so, like, god damn it! Oh my god.
Unexpected uses too.
I've seen people try to explain this as Chinese idiom, English is pure hell, simple idiom in Chinese has no parallel in English, means they have to dramatically expand. Yeah, it, like, it's, also, hi, welcome in, Luigi, over on the, YouTube side. We are having a whole lot of yaps today. That's why I'm frustrated with Genshin. I love the concept of lore, they fumble the bag so much. Music is beautiful, world beautiful. I even enjoy the characters, the dialogue and writing and fighting is so boring. See, I like the fighting. The fighting does get repetitive, but I like the combat, because the combat was, very unique. Like, the thing that's important to remember is that, like, there's a reason why all these other games are known as, like, Genshin clones, because Genshin really, when they brought out the, like, the 4-party, like, quick swap elemental system, like, it was very unique at the time. And now everybody does it. So I always thought the fighting was interesting, and the lore was phenomenal. But yeah, the writing is so bad, and the reason, it's one of the reasons why I don't support Hoyo as a company, is because they are paying their writers by the word, which just encourages writers to put more words in, but you only have so much story. If you're throwing in more words and you're throwing in fluff and filler, it makes it harder to read, it makes it less interesting to read. The writers don't care about telling the best story they can tell, they want to squeeze out as much money as they can, which don't really blame them. And so as a writer, like, I don't like that Hoyo sets up their writers like that. The other major issue that I did have with them was that when Star Rail came out, they took all of their, do I have any more quests here now? No? I'll have a quest somewhere! Why do I not have a single quest anywhere? Do I have to teleport to Torna first? I might have to. they'll take their best employees and they'll put them on the new game. And so
Long journey.
oh
Let's
yeah,
get a
okay, I
move
guess I
on
had to
then.
teleport. There is a significant, noticeable drop in quality in Genshin Impact when Star Rail came out. Star Rail came out, and Genshin got so bad because they took all the good writers and all like the best people, put them on Star Rail, and then had all like the understudies and stuff take over on Genshin, and it just was not. It was so like I think that like Inazuma, I think like up to like I think Fontaine was really solid. Like the story was really good. Like back from eating, I shall still be like have a great time. Okay, thank you for the lurks. Which region did Sora come out during? I want to say it was Sumeru. It's my memory is really foggy because it's been years. But you want to know one of the, for those of you who play Genshin who are like familiar with this stuff, one of the things, so one of the, and I don't remember where exactly, I want to say this happened in Sumeru, but not 100% sure. Could have been Fontaine. Must explain Natlan's drop. Yeah, it was either Sumeru or Fontaine is when Star Rail came out, but it's why Natlan is so bad, is because they took all of their best people and took them off. But there's a scene where this whole quest is setting up, it's one of the Dainsliff quests, and it's setting up with the Abyss sibling, right? And you finally, Dainsliff and the Abyss sibling go to face off. Your sibling draws their sword, and you're about to see Dainsliff and your sibling fight each other. You're finally gonna see Dainsliff do something. And then it fades to black and cuts to a different scene, back with Traveler. That was, I almost uninstalled the game right there, because what do you mean you set up this whole thing? They've been setting up this Dainsliff drama for years, literal years at this point. Because we meet him, like, not too far in on the game. Like, you meet him, I think, like, around the time that you get to Liyue, is when you meet him, or right after Liyue, I think. So, long time ago, it's been years that they're setting up this conflict with Dainsliff and the Abyss, and you finally get to see him face off with the Abyss, and it cuts to black, so you don't get to see anything. That is the laziest writing I have ever seen, and I almost dropped the game right there, because I was like, what do you mean? Like, I remember you meet Dainsliff in Mondstadt, I just don't remember when you meet him. Because I know you meet him in the Angel Share, I just don't remember when in the story you meet him. Like, chronologically. I don't remember if it was right before you go to Liyue or right after you finish Liyue. I don't remember, it's been years, but that's not the point. Point is, he's been around for years, right? And they were setting up this conflict for years, and we didn't even get to see the payoff because they couldn't be bothered to write it. That is so, and here's the thing that I think a lot of gacha players fail to understand, because a lot of gacha players will, unfortunately, I'm not saying you guys do this, but, a lot of gacha players will end up turning a blind eye. It's called sunk cost fallacy. And sunk cost fallacy pretty much means I spent money on this, therefore it's good, because I refuse to believe I spent money on something bad. So people turn a blind eye to criticisms of something that they've spent money in, especially in gacha. If you're a whale, the more you're spending, you're not going to spend $6,000 on Genshin Impact and then turn around and say that, yeah, it's not that good. You're going to find reasons to like it, to justify the money that you spent. It's a simple psychological fact about humans. We do that. And so a lot of people don't realize that Hoyo as a company, they do not respect you. They do not respect your time as a player. They do not respect, they see you as a walking wallet, and that is it. They don't care about you. They don't respect you. And that is clear through the writing and management of their company. And people won't look at that because they're like, but I spent a lot of money on it, so, you know. And it might be hard for some people to hear, but like the example that I love to give of this, Six-Fingered Jose in the Angel Share Tavern, okay? If you guys know who I'm talking about, he stands right next to the door in the Angel Share Tavern. On the outside of the door, there is a little sandwich board, a little sign outside the door. How many times have you accidentally clicked on either the poster, like either the board, or Six-Fingered Jose while trying to enter or leave Angel Share? You've probably done it dozens of times. You've probably done it tons of times. Because, like, yeah, like, it happens to all of us. Because when you walk up to the door, both things pop up, and a lot of the time, Six-Fingered Jose pops up first. He's up at the top of the list. And so you end up talking to him, and then you have to click through, like, 6 pages of dialogue to get out of that just so you can leave. Because God forbid Genshin put in a skip dialogue button. You know they're not going to do that. And you might not think anything of that. That is intentional. I promise you that is intentional. You know why? Because that little thing, it made you spend another 15 seconds in the game. You times that 15 seconds by the millions of people who play the game. How many more hours is that? And that goes on to their metrics. And they can go, look at how long people are playing our game for. Look at how much playtime we have. It's called playtime padding, or runtime padding, or whatever you want to call it. But they are padding the amount, artificially inflating the amount of time you spend in the game by doing little things like having to click through multiple pages of a menu to get somewhere, or putting an NPC right next to the thing that they know full well that you are not trying to talk to Six-Fingered Jose. They know full well you're trying to leave the Angel Share. And they do that on purpose. It is, and you know, whether it's not necessarily malicious, but it is intentional to get you to play the game for an extra 20 seconds, so that way you multiply that times the millions of people that play it. They have now artificially inflated their playtime by hundreds of hours. And that is the prime example of how the company doesn't care about you. And it bothers the hell out of me that stuff like that exists and nobody cares. Like, that company does not care about you. And it was why I turned to Wuthering Waves when it first came out, because Kuro pretty much was like, hey, what are all the problems? What are all the complaints that Genshin players have? They heard all the complaints that Genshin players had, fixed all of them, and they were like, hey, here's a game that's similar to Genshin, but we took out all of the stuff that you guys hate. And then it was phenomenal on launch, and then after they launched, then Hoyo started doing a lot of the quality of life stuff. And I thought that was real funny. Anywho, let me also catch up with you guys. I know I was yapping. So I guess it's similar in Star Rail. They have great lore, good story, and dialogue. It's just pure hell in some parts. Lore is basically constantly adding up. Vast majority of players don't look at it, so that it becomes relevant. And most players just go, okay. Yeah, no, so that exact reason is why characters like Paimon exist. And so if you are a literate player, you probably hate Paimon because all she does is repeat stuff that's already been said. All she does is summarize. So Paimon is made for the players who don't read. So that way the players can still understand what's going on. And it drives me nuts because I like to actually just, figure stuff out on my own. And I can't stand this little grating voice in my ear repeating everything that's already been said. But it's for the players who do that exact thing. They skip through everything and then they don't know what's going on. Okay. There's also a phenomenon where people just assume Dawei is doing rounds and unfucking things one game at a time. It's the main creative in Hoyo, but that doesn't help the actual issue. Yeah, the issue is the general way that the company is being run. And I'm going to bring up a controversy that I recently heard about, relating to Zenless. I will not touch Zenless with a 10-foot pole because I respect myself as a woman. And that game does not respect women. But if you guys know anything about Zenless, you probably know about this, but there was a character who was teased recently, and for the first time in Zenless history, a woman was fully clothed. She had a sick-ass coat. If you guys know, I don't remember her name, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it was like Sunbringer or something, I don't know. she had a sick ass coat. And she looked really cool, and she looked powerful, and she had this aura. And then they released some art of her, and that revealed that they had changed the design, and her tits are out. And for the first time, some Zenless players are actually like, huh, I think she was cooler before. Why are we just having everybody's tits out all the time? And I'm like, yeah, that's the problem, huh? The problem that Hoyo has as a company is, again, it's the disrespect that they have for the players. They see you as a walking wallet, and they know that you're gonna pull on a girl with big tits, and so they're just gonna keep giving you girls with big tits because it takes them very minimal effort, and they make a crap ton of money off of you. And I'll compare it again to Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is not without criticism. I am very pro criticizing things that I believe in. Because I've said this before, I'll say it 1,000 times, if you can't criticize your favorite pieces of media, then you lack critical thinking. You need to be able to, no piece of media is perfect. I can tell you issues that I have with Xenoblade Chronicles. I can tell you issues that I have with Clair Obscure. Nothing is perfect. Those are my favorite franchises, and there are still problems. Wuthering Waves, I don't play it anymore, but I really liked it when I did. It is not without problems. But they are a peak example of the difference in gacha, right? So the male and female characters well, one of the reasons why I dropped Wuthering Waves was because there weren't enough men. The ratio was like 10 to 13 women to 1 man. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty egregious. However, they're not all like super fan servicey, like over the, like they look like gacha characters, but like very minimally. There's only a handful of them that are so badly sexualized that I just can't stand them. Where there's some missed opportunities. Cantarella's one of them. I won't get into that. So it's the dichotomy between male gacha characters and female gacha characters. So men, on a general note, I'm gonna use some generalizations. I know there's outliers to this, but men are generally more visual creatures who will pull on a character if the character looks hot. If the character is attractive, a man is more likely to pull. Women are more likely to pull if a character has an interesting story. Women don't care as much about the appearance of a character. They care more about the personality of the character, the story of the character. So, when it comes to making a character... Ow! Hello! I'm here, you're here at a great time. I'm ranting about gacha games. Hoot hoot! How you doing? Did you beat the evil resident? I think you did. I think I popped in and you were not playing the game, and I was like, okay, I think you won. Did you win? Was it great? I'm complaining about gacha games. But I'm also behind on chat, so I'll catch up to you guys in just a second. I need to finish this train of thought. So when it comes to making male, characters that the target demographic is men versus the target demographic being women, all they have to for a character who is for the female gaze, which would, usually be an attractive male character, that character has to have a really interesting story, a cool kit. They have to be a fleshed out, in-depth character to get women to pull. All they have to do to get men to pull is put boobs on something, and that's it. And so that's why these gacha games will crank out female designs, because they don't have to put any effort into the actual character itself. They just have to give her boobs and a skimpy outfit, and then dudes will spend hundreds of dollars on it. But women are a harder sell. We want to see more of the actual character itself. And so they have to put more effort in. So when Wuthering Waves puts out a male character, that male character becomes everyone's favorite character across the board, because that character is the coolest. If you look at the metrics on their Twitter, the ratios of likes and retweets on character reveals is significantly higher on the male characters. Because they put a lot of effort in on the male characters. So it's like the SpongeBob meme when King Neptune and him and SpongeBob are making Krabby Patties. Like, the female characters are just this pyramid of Krabby Patties, and then the male characters are that one beautiful Krabby Patty. Quality versus quantity. I don't remember why I got on. I think my point being, Hoyo loves to just churn out, like, sexualized women because they know that men are going to spend money on it, and that's the issue that I have with Zenless. Genshin also went down that route, which is one of the other reasons why I uninstalled. I've mentioned it before, but if people haven't heard, don't... My Switch is trying to go dark. I'm still playing the game, I swear, I'm in denial. I think some of you guys have heard me complain about it before, but if not, Skirk. I was a child main. I think, because again, Child's story is phenomenal. He is a very well-written and morally complex character, and you don't see a whole lot of moral complexity in gacha games. Because gacha games, it tends to be like, we're all good guys, and then maybe, if you're lucky, oh, there's a playable villain. But Child was a character where he's more of an anti-hero. He's not necessarily, like, he is an antagonist to you at some points in the game. However, if you learn more and you pay attention to his story, he's only working for the Fatui to protect his family. Because he has little siblings that he needs to take care of. And he has a lot of trauma, and so the only way that he can safely, like, keep his family safe is by using his trauma to be a soldier. It's a very, to work for the bad guys. Very interesting character, because he even says himself that he doesn't see himself as redeemable. He's like, I know I'm a bad guy, but at the same time, you see what he does. You see how much he loves his family. I see how much he loves Tusser, and it's like, that's a really interesting character. Very, very misunderstood character. And so I used to read all about his lore. I'd read all of his stuff. I was obsessed with Skirk. I thought Skirk was the coolest. I was like, you're telling me there's this, like, badass abyss woman who can beat him one-handed? That's so sick. And we see her, and she looks like a 12-year-old in underwear. And I'm like, God damn it. We should have had a grizzled older woman with scars and armor. And the fact that they wouldn't give us a woman that looks over the age of 18 made me so mad. Because she is an immortal warrior of the abyss. What do you mean she looks like Discount Cosmos? She looks like she's just wearing a swimsuit and looks like she's a teenager. And it was like, she looks like she weighs 75 pounds. And I'm like, dude, Hoyo, make an older woman character. Please, I implore you. Put scars on a woman. Put armor on a woman. What are we doing? Women are so hot in armor. Look at Morag from Xenoblade 2. Oh, she's so cool. And so when we finally saw and met Skirk for the first time, I was like, this has to be a joke. Because she looked like a Honkai character. Didn't even look like a Genshin character. And it upset me. And so I was like, I've been a Skirk fangirl from, like, day one. And the design they gave us for this, I'm gonna pull it up. I know pulling it up is gonna make me mad. So again, I'm gonna remind you guys, this is an immortal warrior of the abyss. And it's a picture, yeah, I guess I'll use a picture of her with when Child is knocked the hell out, because that's kind of funny. What? Why did it download the image? I just hit open image in new tab, and then why is it? I'm hitting open image, why is it downloading it? Stop doing that. I don't want this on my computer. Get it off my computer. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'll use this one. This is a better example. You can see her a little bit more clearly here. There we go. Okay. So, picture what you think of an immortal warrior of the abyss who can beat... So Child is pretty much Goku. For frame of reference, Child is a very Goku-like character. He loves fighting and becoming stronger. He is canonically one of the strongest humans in the world. Because there are characters that are stronger than him. Those characters are gods. He is effectively on par, power scaling wise, with a lot of the Archons. And So he's an incredibly strong character. She can beat him with one hand behind her back. She is immortal, a warrior of the Abyss. The Abyss are the bad guys, like literally like the Void. If you thought that she looked like this, that would be correct. This upset me, dude. This pissed me off. Give me a grizzled MILF in armor. Why? No armor. No armor, fully backless outfit, no sides, boobs out, thighs out. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is not an immortal warrior from hell. This is Discount Cosmos. This is a Honkai character. It upset me. This pissed me off because I was such a fan of her from the start. And this is what they gave me? This is what they gave me? Oh my god, I was so mad. I almost uninstalled when this happened. And this pissed me off. Because brother, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where is the armor? Make her look a little bit more intimidating. This doesn't look intimidating. She looks like a 12-year-old, bro. Like, this looks like a kid. Anywho, I'm closing that out and continuing to catch up with chat. We got to see Dainsleif finally fight someone at the end of Natlin. He's been around since practically the beginning of the game, and it took them 6 years to actually show him do something because every other time they would just cut to black. You know what it is? They had him fight someone at the end of Natlin because they knew that their player count was dropping. And they were like, this is how we get people back. I ruined my marriage to buy my wife Arena, so this game is the best game ever. No, literally, that's exactly what happens. It took Star Rail 2 straight patches of bloated dialogue hell to implement a skip button. 2 patches after it was an issue. That's 2 patches too many. I was so happy that that Wuthering Waves had put it in from the start. But how dare you? Execution immediately. But I am glad that in Star Rail they ended up patching that out. That's nice. It's gonna sound ironic considering I'm a guy, but I wish Wuthering Waves would give us some more male characters. I don't think that's I'm exploding all of you with my mind. I'm blowing you all up in my mind right now. I don't think it's ironic at all because, like, you don't have to just, like, be attracted to every character and everything ever. Like, I'm a straight woman, and some of my favorite characters in media are other female characters because, like, I like seeing it. Like, in Gundam, I like that there are female, for one thing, I like that a majority of captains are women. Like, a majority of the strategists are women, and a majority of the... You guys are all being misogynists. Not letting me compliment women is crazy. That's crazy work. But yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's weird when you see too many of, like, one demographic in something. It's nice to have, like, a balance, so I don't think it's ironic at all. I have a love-hate relationship with Paimon. I somewhat enjoy her as a character, but I hate her role. I never liked her character. I've always said from the beginning, Paimon's gonna be the final boss. Paimon's the unknown god, and Paimon's gonna be the final boss. Or... There is a red dot on your forehead right now. Those are my snipers. And I will not be calling them off. You have 7 minutes to live. It's like if I was George Lucas running 5 different IPs is somehow the only genuine creative between all of them. Yeah, it's like, it's a whole team, and you can't just blame one person. That's why I don't blame Dawei. Like, I just say Hoyo, the company of Hoyo, because if this stuff is still going out, then that means that it's still getting approved, and that means that I'm going to blame all of them. Hoot hoot! Okay, I see the hoot hoots. Fuck them gacha games. Not Arknights, no, they're the good ones. I've heard good things about Arknights, but I also don't respect any gacha games. The other one, Reverse 1999, I've heard phenomenal things about that one. I've heard that that one is story first, gacha second, and it's a very complicated story, so it weeds out gacha players. And so people play it for the story, and it just happens to have a gacha system. I'm gonna pull up my stream. I'm gonna see who's doing it. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Who keeps doing it? It's Alex and Nox. I see you, losers. Okay. I'm almost caught up. You're not complaining, you're critiquing. I like that, and I'm gonna rock with that. No, Owl, fucking the game is the problem that all the Goonies do. Yeah, you got- no, don't fuck the gacha game. That's the problem. Also, lore, for some reason- okay, there we go. The pin message thing was like hovering over that message, and I literally couldn't get rid of it. Arknights have peak male designs. Arknights has pretty good design. I've seen the lion. There's like a lion girl that I've seen, which was pretty cool. Stay by the headcanon that Honkai and Genshin are do you think just Star Rail, or do you think all of Honkai? Because, you know, there's also Honkai Impact 3rd. Oh, ads are about to happen. Well, we're dying. What is this Honkai might get you? Get it out of here. That's what I'm saying. The arrogance to not wear armor as a seasoned warrior. Yeah, that's like what it's just like, it's poor design because they love- Stop it! I'm gonna time all of you out. I'm gonna go subscriber only. And then none of you are gonna be able to talk to me. Genshin content on Blue Stream? I'm not playing Genshin, no. I'm just critiquing it, which is something that I do quite frequently. So I would say that you probably have seen this quite recently, because I do this a lot. And now ads are happening. I'm gonna be so real. I'm sad at the lack of fictional characters that I have a crush on, which is a wild thing to say. Yeah, like, I understand. Like, okay, so here's my thing. My relationship with, like, crushing on fictional characters went from, like, as a teenager, I had a bunch of fictional and as a kid, I had a bunch of fictional crushes. And then as, like, a young adult, I kind of fell out of it. So, like, I, had my fictional crushes, and then I stopped having fictional crushes around, like, 16, 17 years old. And started crushing on K-pop idols, like a regular 17-year-old girl. And then I kind of stopped listening to K-pop, and then that was when I got really into, like, Marvel comics. I was reading a lot of Marvel comics. And then, so I didn't really have any, like, fictional crushes. I wasn't crushing on, like, anime characters or anything. I was just reading my comics. Then I dated my ex for a while, and then, like, my ex and I would, like, watch anime together, and it was still, like, I was just like, okay, yeah, we're just enjoying anime. And it wasn't until, like, a year or two after we broke up that it started off, actually, funnily enough, it was actually Kaya from Genshin Impact. It was the thing that got me back into, like, fictional crushes, was when I first met Kaya. The first day I played Genshin, and I was like, yo, this guy is kind of fun. And I remember saying, don't make me simp for the anime boys. That was the exact words that I said. And then I did proceed to simp for the anime boys, because of Genshin. And so it kind of started off like a joke. Like, it started off as, like, kind of a bit of, like, I was doing it on stream, like, kind of, like, as a bit. And then I started, like, watching more anime back, and I, like, was realizing, I was like, oh, yeah, no. Tomioka Giyu from Demon Slayer is actually really hot, and I just, for some reason, never noticed. And now I'm back. And so I had two very specific types, and it was like the Gojo types, like those kind of like a little bit more like nonchalant, but in like a more flirty way, so like Kaya or like Gojo, or it was the dark brooding boys. And then I met Gihan, and Gihan was a dark brooding boy, and then I became full swing, and now he thinks it's funny that I have all these fictional crushes because he knows that all of them remind me of him, and I think he likes the power that comes from that. Knowing that there's all these hot fictional guys, and I just see him in them. Paimon is growing more and more suspicious. That doesn't surprise me. I've been saying from the start that she's a bad guy. Okay, then you're back from ads. I'm catching up. We got to visit Amade's temple in the latest world quest. When everyone gets transported to hell, Paimon suspiciously was unaffected. Well, Paimon is the name of a demon. That's kind of one of the other things, is that, like, one of the other reasons why I had a feeling that she would be a bad guy is because she is one of the 72 demons of the Ars Goetia, which, as I've mentioned before, the Ars Goetia, the Lesser Key of Solomon, is we base a lot of Crown of the Alchemist off of the Lesser Key of Solomon. As you can tell from the main antagonist being named Solomon, and the 72 demons, we have, those are a handful of 72 homunculi, which you do not see all 72 of them, but Genshin does the same thing with the Archons. The Archons are also based on the Ars Goetia. And Paimon, interestingly enough, also has a naming convention from the Ars Goetia, from the 72 demons, the same as Morax and Baal, you know, so on, and Barbados, so on and so forth. I was framed, my cat, and I don't believe your cat would never do that to me. That's cat on cat violence. Do it again, I don't have a death wish, I do! Joke's on you, I'm subbed. Damn it! I've been fooled, I've been tricked, you're all subscribed, I can't go to sub-only mode. Honkai and Star Rail are potentially loosely connected. I guess Genshin would be my relation. I wouldn't be able to tell you as far as the connections go. I never played Honkai. Gihan played Honkai. He was a Durandal main. That's all I know, was that he really liked Durandal, and if you look at Durandal, you'll understand why. I'll give you a hint. She's a badass blonde woman. And he is a simple man. She didn't crush him, then she ended up dating K-pop. I have wooed some of them in my day. Though I would not say I dated them. Though I have caught their eye before. And that's all I'll say, because I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. You mean Gihan wasn't just in your life from birth? Honestly, I don't remember my life before Gihan, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, and then I'm gonna also make sure that I'm catching up on the YouTube side as well, because we've got the YouTube comments. So Honkai Star Rail and Genshin being connected isn't headcanon. Hoyo's games all share an overall universe, but they don't play with it very much. Nexus Anima doing something with it, but news on that is no. I feel like it's kind of a wasted opportunity. I feel like they should, in my opinion. Because I'm a sucker for shared universes. That's kind of why I like Xenoblade so much, is because Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 are two separate worlds that are happening simultaneously. So they seem completely standalone, but then when you get to 3, you realize it was all connected. And I think that's really cool. The vast majority of female characters in Honkai Star Rail are pretty mid. Virtually all the men have kick-ass backstories. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, where it's like, the male characters will always be super interesting, have, like, a really good story, and then, like, the female characters are just, like, a bare bones, like, backstory, and, like, also there's boobs there. And, like, it's a wasted opportunity, because there are a lot of female characters that I really like, and I wish I could see more of them. Like, the first example that comes to mind for me is from Wuthering Waves. There's a character named Jeji, and her lore is that she's a painter and she's shy. That's pretty much it, is that she's a painter and she's shy. And then when you get Gion, for example, Gion is like he was a war general who was so burdened by his men dying in battle that he decided to become a medic instead. Or no, it was the other way around. Sorry, it's the other way around. He was a medic, but like as people were dying from the war, he was like, hang on, if I can be a general, I can just stop people from getting hurt entirely. So he became a general instead, to try to prevent people from getting hurt rather than just healing people that were already hurt. He was like, I can prevent this because the trauma of seeing people die was such a burden on him. And you learn all these things about him, like he plants flowers for all of the men that die, and like there's this whole flower field that he's planted, and he tells you, if I die in battle, please plant a flower here for me. Like, really cool, like really interesting story that like it's this depth of this man's trauma that has caused him to like take a drastic shift from one side of a war to another. And then you get to the girls and it's like, my whole character is that I'm just shy and so I speak in a quiet voice. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, the summoning art, like the summoning animation for Gion is this sick ass like dragons and stuff. It's like really cool. And then Jeji's is literally, she's like sleeping and then she wakes up and then realizes that you're watching her and she sits up. That's it. That's the whole thing. And I'm like, what am I doing? Also, for the fact that she's a shy character, they made her outfit is too tight fit. Like, a shy woman would not dress like that. She doesn't want to be perceived by anybody, and she's wearing like a very tight fit dress. And I'm like, yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. My friends make fun of me for having a type for my fictional crushes. I feel like there has not been a lot of quality characters in that type. No, you're good. I don't think it's like, I have a very clear type when it comes to fictional crushes. I don't think that's anything worth making fun of. I think it's fun to like point it out because it's funny. Like Gihan. We'll use Gihan as an example because he's not here, and he's not any of us. His whole life claimed that he never had a type. He is what he refers to as sapiosexual, which means he's attracted to intelligence. He doesn't care about anything like appearance. Nothing surface level. He is just attracted to smart people. Hopefully you guys can see what he sees in me. I don't know. But he just really likes smart people. And then I looked at every fictional crush he's ever had, and it was always a powerful, opinionated blonde woman. And I'm like, yeah, Mr. doesn't have a type. And so I love to like poke at him because, hey, but get this off of me! Get it off of me. I love to poke at him just because of the fact that like he's like, no, I don't have a type, and then I'm like, I'm looking at every fictional crush he's ever had. It's like Chitara from Thundercats and Android 18 from Dragon Ball, and I'm like, yeah, you don't just like the badass blonde women. He had a crush on Kigali from Gundam Seed as well, which is fair. That's real. And if not blonde hair, it's always blue. Either a blue outfit or blue hair. He loves Sailor Mercury, I think it is, from Sailor Moon, because of course Gihan loves Sailor Moon. We love that for him. I think Mercury's the blue one, the smart blue one. He loves the smart blue one. So it's fun. It's fun to poke at him and be like, yeah, and so he likes blue. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I'm the same way, where like I love like a dark haired, like one of my biggest fictional crushes is Louis Amamiya from Code Vein. Because that man is so quiet and he loves to read and he's got dark hair, like dark spiky hair. Like, look, I love Jin. Don't get, like, Jin might be my number one, but Jin's got white hair. If Jin had black hair, dude, it would be game over. It would be game over. You guys want to see who I'm talking about? You guys want to see Louis? I'm gonna show you guys one of my biggest fictional crushes. This guy, can I Why are the pictures so small? This guy, dude? I have a fat crush on this guy. Because he's soft-spoken. He's quiet. He loves to read. And he's wearing a little... He's sharply dressed. Look at that. He's got the vest and the... He's wearing Gihan's outfit is what that is. I didn't just hear the door, did I? I did. We're playing the game, guys. We're focused. We're focused. Oh god, that's me. I'm in charge of the spire, so I can't very well leave my post. Can I count on you? If you double check the woods entrance, you'll be able to pick up some hints. I'm sure someone was there. Alright guys, we got that quest.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
We're having normal conversations, don't worry about it. Huh? You won't worry? Okay, good. Good answer. About what? You're looking at my Xenoblade collection? Yeah. You've been here. This has been here. You saw it yesterday. So you didn't look? You're welcome to flip through the book if you want to. Right here. Was that not what you were looking at? Yeah, this is the book if you want to look at the monster designs in it. There's a whole section for creature designs. I know you like monsters. He's looking through my Xenoblade book. We've successfully entertained him. Okay, I'm still catching up. Who's doing this to me? I'm trying to catch him on chat and you're invincibling me. Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memories take place at the same time. I never played... The only Digimon game I played was Time Stranger. You played Cyber Sleuth, right? Did you play Hacker Memory?
Never beaten them.
You've never beaten them, but you've played both?
Yeah.
He started both. He never finished them. Blue is avian sexual. I don't know what you're talking about. I played the fifth. Dark Mousy from D and Angel. Oh my god. The Forbidden... The Ancient Texts, if you guys have seen D and Angel or read it. Dark Spiky Birdman. Oh, it was one of my first fictional crushes. One of my first anime crushes was Dark Mousy from D and Angel. So I like Persona 5. The main cast. I feel like they have a reason to be in the story, and that their struggles feel too real. We don't like to accept it. But stuff like that happens in the real world all the time. Yeah, that's how I feel about Claire Obscure. The same reason. Blue's making derpy face. No, I was just looking away. Blue Man, it's all watching. I did make you guys watch, like, I think I made you watch the first half of it. I have a habit of making you guys start an anime and then forgetting to ever schedule another time to watch more of it, and then... Did you see the monsters? Did you see the mechs? Xenoblade is such a you game. Dude, the environments are sick. The environments look so good in this book.
I wish I got paid to just do concept art.
I wish you got paid to do concept art too, babe. Also, if you want to do lasagna for dinner, I had curry for lunch, so. See you.
Slow and steady.
No, Pennies! Why can't you? I had to watch the rest of Spy Family alone. I'm sorry! It's my fault. I just forget. Because there's so many things that I want to watch with you guys, and then I lose my patience. I really want to watch Link Click with you guys. I want to make you all watch Link Click. Link Click is elite ball knowledge. I don't know if any of you have heard of it or have seen it, but Link Click is a phenomenal anime. It is so well written. I love how well it's written. And I'm a sucker for good writing. And if you like good writing... Okay, shoot, we gotta go shopping for Keen Eye. Don't Nye prefer to be hero? It's written by the same guy and you've never tried Link Click. With how much you like To Be Hero X, I think it is a disservice to the creator to not give Link Click a try. It's so good all the time. It's all timey. It's all timey-wimey. Like Xenoblade 3. I love timey-wimeys. Okay, there's a fishmonger. Hang on, I have to buy some stuff. I have to spend $10,000. Fortunately, I have those. These aren't really that good. That's the problem, is that they want me to get things that aren't that good. Are any of these just gonna be like a nice upgrade? Not really, dude. This one would be the closest one because Egeon doesn't really need crit. My brain's too small for timey-wimey. At least you're admitting that you're not smart enough to watch Link Click. I'll accept that. I'll accept not being smart enough for it because I refer to it as a show that makes me use 100% of my brain, and the reason why I like it is because we live in a world where everything is spoon-fed for second screens, and it drives me nuts. It drives me insane that every show is so dumbed down to be able to be consumed while watching something else. It upsets me because it's like, again, it's like what I was saying about like Hoyo earlier. It's like, you're not respecting me as a viewer. You don't think I'm smart enough to be able to figure out what's going on, so you're gonna keep spoon feeding me the same parts over and over. Like, Netflix does a lot. But it's why it's why new shows aren't good anymore. Like, I like a show that makes me think, and I think a great example of a show that makes me think is Severance. I haven't finished it because I don't have Apple TV, but I watched the first couple episodes on a plane, and it was phenomenal. I loved the way that it was shot. It's shot very artistically, and tells a really powerful story. And I really want to see where the rest of it goes because I was actually like engaged with it. It wasn't babying me. I think Dune is another good example. Dune doesn't really baby you. They're not spoon feeding you lore. They're just like, this is the setting, figure it out. And that's how movies like used to be. And so like, we live in a world where that's unfortunately all too common. And so I like that Link Click doesn't do that. Link Click is like, figure out what's going on. It's up to you to figure it out. I don't know. Smash damage. This might be nice. Wait. Oh, well, this is when being revived. This is when reviving a teammate. I don't know, I'll buy. We'll buy this taunt resist because we might need that against Malice at some point. Shackle resist, that might be nice to have. That could be pretty good. Worldbreaker of Aria the Holy Source was one of my favorite anime. I don't think I've heard of it. That sounds cool. There's a fun show that I like. I like the big story, not as much as character designs. I need to sit down with the mindset to understand multinational politics and fantasy world and track political relations and monarchical standing. Yeah. Like, Link Click is kind of the opposite. Where it's not, Sure, I'm just gonna buy one of all those. The stuff that's making you use your brain isn't like an overloading of world building. It's just like, what is going on? So the way that I describe it, to kind of put it into like simpler words, in a lot of time travel related shows, it's like, here we are in the present, okay, now let's go to the past and change it, and then you go to the past and you change it, and then you come back to the future, and things have changed. That's generally how time travel stories will go. But with Link Click, the stuff that you go back in time to change has already happened. And you might hear that and go, that doesn't make any sense to me. We can also give her that wildflower salad.
I always make sure to get my 5 veggies.
And yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because they're going back in time to change things, but these things have already happened. Like, it's really difficult to explain. But that's the kind of like the way that I can put it in like layman's terms is they go back in time to change things, but the things that they are changing already happen. And so something will happen, and then later on in the episode, you realize, oh, that was the person going back in time to change things. So that, like, that thing had already been changed. And little things like that, I think, is what makes it so cool, because it's like,
Use this?
Because time travel stories are not linear. That's not how time works. And so I really like that they don't handle it in a linear way. Also, I got that forestry. Get the forestry up on Hage.
Knowledge is power.
But yeah, that's kind of my, like, in a nutshell, where, like, the reason why I like it is because it treats itself like it.
Slow and steady.
It is,
Laser focus.
in my opinion, a more realistic telling of time travel. And it's really cool because at first you don't realize it. Like, you don't know that they're time traveling. And then then they'll be like, oh, we have to go back in time for, you know, this reason. And then it all clicks and you're like, oh shoot, yeah, all that stuff that happened was them time traveling. And I'm like, that's cool. In my opinion, I think that's pretty sick. So it kind of like tickles your brain. Where am I going? These tracks are going nowhere. What are we doing? Trail ends here. Our mystery opponent must have scaled the cliff, or perhaps soared up and over. Are we talking the same beast, Prince? Our stompy tramply friend? Now it has wings, is that it? It would be a curious and fascinating development, no? It cannot have simply vanished, can it? Don't be stupid, it's a dumb animal running around in circles. Oh yes, of course. How silly of me. It's not like ghosts actually exist. Oh my, hey, are you afraid of ghosts? Nonsense, I'm just concerned about the possibility. I see, very well then, I should probably not mention that. What do you mean, that? Oh, don't you feel its presence? Even though it's right behind you? Bridget just constantly gaslighting and rage baiting people is really funny. Bridget, stop. Don't you think that was somewhat mean, Bridget? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think she would fall for it. Lady Laura, please, there are no ghosts, right? Ghosts don't exist, do they? You'll have to excuse Hayes, this is her one and only weakness. It's alright, Hayes. If we do ever see a ghost, which we won't, I promise I'll chase it away for you, good? Now, Bridget, you needn't be pouting like a chided schoolchild. You've shown us a side of you we don't often get to see. That alone is worth noting. Thank you, Majesty. I like that I've been on for 2.5 hours, and I've done like 2 quests. I keep getting distracted. You guys keep distracting me. It's not my fault. You guys are so fun to talk to. Report back to Carnelian. Bridget, though, I do think it's funny that Bridget likes to just rage bait and gaslight people. She has a little bit more depth than just girl with boob. Because she had no business doing that to Hayes. You found anything? You found some tracks. They hit a dead end. Alright, we gotta... I'm gonna skip through some of this dialogue a little bit. I will not fall for the same trick twice. There's no such thing as ghosts. Hayes, look out! Monkey! I'm gonna start trying to, like, speed through some of the dialogue a little bit. Because we need to get through several quests. Because I was hoping
We've been found.
to beat the community gate today. Do my usual thing. So beat the community gate today. Tomorrow head towards the finale. Or not tomorrow. Thursday head towards the finale, and then once we get to the finale, we'll stop and we'll do some side content, and then on Friday we will stream. That's my vibe. Can you put, what is it with the Minoff gaming right now? Like, they've been keeping Minoff out all the way to get him to level 3. Like, put out, can you put out Adam? Why is Adam refusing to fight? Like, what is that about? We've all got level 3 arts and we haven't done anything because Adam won't fight. He's just standing there. Look at him. Adam, would you like to join us? Buddy. Adam. Oh my god, he disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, now he's fighting. I think my Adam is broken, guys. Flame bolt. And then, shoot, did my ultimate Aurora didn't go there? Oh, I think I will. Because this has happened several times before, where Adam just stopped fighting. Look at him, he's just standing there. Like, Minoff is fighting. Okay, now, see, now he's fighting. But I think when he's standing there like that, I think he stops, like, something tricks out his AI and then he stops fighting.
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
Oh god, there's more.
You shall not prevail.
Like, he's just standing there. Everyone else is fighting. Like, he'll do a move every now and then. But, like, he's not switching to Mithra either. Are you guys noticing this? Like he's just... He's pretty much just Minoff. He's benched Mithra, dude. Which I'm not running any, like, light stuff, so I don't necessarily need her. But she does do a lot of damage. But I need Adam for my combo. My combo requires Adam. And Adam will not switch out of Minoff. I've always said that Minoff is like an underrated character, but the problem... Okay, now we've got Adam. But now Bridget's gone. Switch back to Bridget. And look, he showed up for 2 seconds and then switched back to Minoff. He's not using... I think something's wrong with my game or with Adam. Okay, there we go. He's so chivalrous that he couldn't bear to force Mithra to fight. Yeah, apparently. Like, he's not throwing Mithra out at all. And he only shows up for like a few seconds himself. It's like 90% Minoff, 10% Adam. Look at how cool they are. Oh! I did really bad. I'm just confused as to why the hell he's not playing as Mithra. Did I accidentally remove Mithra from my party? Did I do something to tell Adam to only use Minoff? Like, what is Blue is scuffed? I don't know why he's doing that. Like, genuinely? Yeah, what was that just now? I'm saying the same thing. This wasn't the first time we were neck deep in go-go's, right? Is that a coincidence? You were neck deep in nothing! You were sitting on the bench! I don't think I'm ready to joke about it yet, personally. They may have been relatives of the go-go's we fought earlier. They're definitely driven. Yeah, it's hard to think they were actually storming the city. I think your theory is a more valid one. Looks like we got some fans while we weren't looking. Oh, we had to wait. Is everyone okay? Hale and hearty, as you can see. Okay, yeah, we gotta get a move on a little bit here. Like, I'm very confused as to why. Go ahead, take a tour with the kids. See if we can do better this time around. Aw, Chalcedony wants to go back to being a gate guard. Because he's worried about his brother. Sniffle, sniffle. I love a happy ending. Adam is crying again. Get a grip. I feel like the next time Googles come, you guys will be ready for them. Oh, anything with those. Well, any way you cut it, at least we'll feel safe with such expert gate guards keeping watch. Alright, nice. We got 2 community from that.
You really shouldn't have.
That is the thing that's nice, is that once you hit the community gate, they start giving you quests that give you multiple community. Which is nice. So we only need 11 more. Jack, welcome in! Hello, hello! How you doing?
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Lurking and I have to go! You're leaving me! Well, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Say hi to the missus. It's Jack and he is so dandy. He is dandy. He's the dandiest. Okay, guys. They're fighting. I need Rose to be here. I'm gonna message Rose and I'm gonna tell her that I finally activated that quest. I finally got the quest with that stupid cat boy. Guess what? Is it EP times now? Good night. Good night, Jade. Jade and Jack are both leaving me. We don't know when the next attack might come, do we? There's no place for levity at a time like this. No, Sarah, you don't understand. That's exactly why. Nobody knows what's coming. We were destined to be together, you and I. No, wait, don't go. At least let me ask you this. Why are you so sad all the time? Sad? Me? Yes, it's as if you're always trying to bottle up all your emotions. Lurk sleep, I'm better than Jack. Yeah, you tell him. Look, like I told you, it's because... No, you know what? I'm done. Why bother explaining myself to you when you don't respect me enough to listen? Oh, Sarah, I love your angry face too. It's so adorably contorted. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. You want to get with me so much? Bring me a rainbow blossom as proof of your feelings. Oh, you want flowers? Oh, what a wonderful idea. Why didn't I think of that? But wait a minute. Isn't that particular genus extinct? Oh, well, if you're gonna let that stop you, then we've got nothing left to talk about. No, this isn't over. In fact, this is just the beginning. Sarah, the love I feel for you will never die. And I hope... And just like I hope that extinct flower didn't, and I'll prove it to you! She's such a baddie that to get this man to stop hitting on her, she said, go get me an extinct flower. Thank you for the pings! Wait for the shop to reopen. My husband's gone AWOL. Well, he went out to get fish. And the Aegis attacked and all the fish around here went belly up. Back since. The fish are back at the aquaculture shop now. There's no reason to reopen the shop except no husband. There's lots of monsters outside, so I can't exactly abandon the shop. It's by Cooley Lake in Gormat.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Alrighty. So, let's go find... Go back to Cooley Lake. Find a man. Where's my husband? I don't know where he just vanishes. I don't know where he goes. He comes home from work and I assume he's gonna like draw or something.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
And then he's just gone. I miss him. Is he real?
There's something
I'm
here.
something of an expert.
Alrighty. Jade, if Rose comes around, I'll let her know that you love her. I will relay the message. For that guy? Probably that guy. He could be swimming.
We can't use this anymore.
Hey, never expected to meet someone else up here. You here to fish too? Oh, you're not? Chica said I'd gone missing and sent you to look for me? Ha! Gone missing. That's completely over the top. I've just come up here to try and catch some fish to replace the ones we lost in Torna. What? The fish are back to normal? Ah, Tyler had you sorted out? I see. Wait. Didn't you say my wife Chica had sent you? Wait just a minute there. My wife, is she in good spirits? Super angry! An anger worse than the Aegis could ever muster. I better go. Thanks for telling me! This
Thank
poor
you.
guy. And then we'll go report back to her, and then probably get her on the community as well. Oh, is that a gold machine? I don't think I have the... Yeah.
There's
Can't
something
even
here.
farm that. I could see if I could craft... Let's see if I have the stuff to craft it.
Finally.
He's back!
Let's get a move on then.
Hi! You went missing. I thought you ran away. He's doing a happy dance. He's a whimsical man.
I'm a
doing
little
whimsical
nervous,
dance.
to tell you the
Golden
truth.
Seeker is what we need. Bismuth slab. Okay, so we need more gem deposits to farm. We probably have... Yeah.
I will
Level
grow
50!
stronger still.
We're in the home stretch.
The
I think
future
50 is
within
about where I
our
start to
grasp.
consider the home stretch of this
All
game.
credit to my siblings in arms.
Which is crazy because I feel like I just started it. Time flies when you're Xenoblade Chronicles. That's what they say. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Back to Torna. Thank God we can teleport, otherwise this would have been a pain in the butt. Spiffon. We have to rest at Spiffon Inn to trigger the next part of the Leo's quest, but I'm procrastinating it.
Quite the voyage.
Oh my god!
Right. Where shall we head to next?
My game has never taken that long to render. That was crazy. I was standing in the void for a second there. Yay, my husband's back. Yay, I love him. That's what the lady was saying, but that's also what I'm saying.
Whoa, this is awkward.
Alrighty. I think you have to rest the... You might just have to rest in general.
It has been a
I'm
learning
not sure.
experience.
Okie dokie. Bread. Okay, we're just gonna pop that short rest. I'll throw 100 gold at this. So now a day has passed, and then I think you talk to Geo, and Geo's like, I can't find him. Maybe it's Sarah, but I think it's Geo. Because I don't think Sarah's worried about him yet. Oh, it's Azarn. Looking for you everywhere. Oh, you're the traveling performer's friend, aren't you? Something wrong? I'm so sorry to approach uninvited, but this is urgent. I just couldn't wait. Don't worry about it. We always have time to hear a person out. What's got you so flustered? Thank you. It's Leo. He's gone missing. He must have gone searching for the rainbow blossom. Rainbow what now? It's, Oh, I really thought it'd be enough to make him give this whole thing up. I never thought he'd actually go, and there's your mistake right there. He's the type who only gets more fired up by obstacles. You could have told me that sooner. I'm not really an expert, but is love really a thing that needs to be proven? I just don't understand how someone can believe in something so blindly. All this talk of love and destiny he spouts. He may be impulsive and hot-headed, but he's not a liar. Just an idiot, like he clearly demonstrated back there. It's not what I mean. You don't trust him, and you're afraid to open up to him because you're not sure. Surprisingly wise from Mithra. Hi, Lore. Is that so wrong? I didn't say that. I just thought that maybe a real reason lay elsewhere. Anyway, this rainbow blossom, are you sure it's really extinct? Couldn't say for sure, but I heard that here in Torna it may have survived a secret area somewhere. You used to see it all over before. The overexploitation and changes in the climate, its numbers dwindled. Is that so? Then I imagine he would also try to seek out the secret area you speak of. Fancies himself an adventurer, does he now? Sorry you had to get involved in our stupid business. You know I didn't mean for anything bad to happen. It's okay, we understand. For starters, we'll go search for clues. There's absolutely no need for you to blame yourself.
Ugh, we're such saps.
We'll set that as the active quest, but I'm still probably gonna do some other ones first.
You should see your vet hair.
They'll probably end on with that one, because that's a fun one. There's one we can pick up here. I also know that you used community briefly from that one. Oh wait, Arb! Hello, Arb. Hello, young lady. The name's Arb. I'm a shipwright by trade. I forgot that I'm supposed to be speedrunning this. We have to get through... Friends, we're getting sidetracked. I'm sorry, Hugo! Very curious about what fate has in store for you. We trust a random old man. Alrighty. Let's set that there. We are making good progress though, I think, because I've got an hour left in stream and I need 9 more supporters. Because if I look at my quests, this one we are at 41 of 70, so that's still going to take a while. We've completed all the other quests that we like can right now. Because searching for the Barney Stone, not in the mood. Alright, so we go back to the industry ward.
We're out of supplies.
There's 9 more. You get, I think, 2 from... I'd say probably 4 more quests. There we go. Hello, sir. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today. Heard you're making a ship and stuff, and there's a ship and things, and well, no, what was I doing? You quite alright? Must be going mad from sleep deprivation. Wait, hold on, we need more to go on! He's gone. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. You're a real peach, you realize we've got no idea what he actually needs from us. I like his fit. Sorry, Rose messaged me back. I have it in my log, so I can do it whenever. I like the cut of his jib. You like the cut of his arm. Okay, we gotta get a move on. Hang on, my brother just messaged me. They already know the gender? Oh my god. I'm mad at him. Okay. So we got the guy. And now we gotta go back to Arb. Do you think he's the owner of Arby's? He has the beats. Okay, Arb. Ah, so you've come back? No time for that, Goku. Alright, so we've got Muscle Branch. Enlist the help of a specialist in the fabric industry war to obtain glass pane. And then speak with Makila, and let's come go on. Okay. I got plenty of muscle branches. My branches are so strong. Alright. Charlotte, I know we've helped you before. We need some glass. Alright, now we go to Laxum Cove. Side questing is so much fun, isn't it, guys? So much fun. We go to Laxum Cove. Ask him. Oh, you guys are all just so excited that Gihan's here. What am I even here for? My job living.
Quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
He's on a mission.
There's something here.
Nature makes a fine ally.
The mission is draw hot people. Alrighty. Where am I going? So down, probably down that way. The streamer's finally here? What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. He streams once a year. Mention Arb's name. You're friends with that old part? I didn't realize that I had an option there. Alrighty. Report back to Queen of the Fabric Industry Ward. All we do is teleport back and forth between Torna and Gormat. This is probably fast over. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
Okay.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
This game is so nostalgic for me. This is nice. This is fun. Okay, I think we are making good progress, though. Better progress now. Follow- oh my god! Now we go to Yanchik Harbor.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
What do you want from me? And we got ourselves a ship. Also, this NPC also has crazy drip. You, helmswoman? You know each other. Know each other. She used to sponge off my master's charity once upon a time. Since then, we keep meeting. Well, anyhow, she's a great smuggler. She'll get anything anywhere, though obviously for a considerable fee. So we're building this ship so that way, if anything happens to Torna, we can evacuate the civilians. That's what they're saying. He's essentially Noah building an ark.
Thank you.
He blinked in his picture. Look at that. Two
Thank you.
more. So now we only need 7. But we also have to go... Oh, check it out, Mick. He really made a brand new boat. Aren't you glad we came? I'm so glad that Milton is so excited about the boat. If anything bad happens to the Torrens, we'll get them out on this boat. Bridget, is there a reason why you have decided to be up there? Is there a reason why? Just vibing? Just chilling? Cool. I think she's just chilling. Let's go back here. Let her cook. I will not. Alice. She needs to get off her soapbox. She's a member of our team.
Nice change of pace.
Alright.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Apparently there was a slate that whole time and I just missed it. I think everything worked out quite well, I see. Well, young lady, how about you? Do you know what you want to accomplish? No, I don't quite yet, but I know I've been thinking about it. Mere instrument to responding for... You're not a mere instrument to for responding to my orders and demands. You can do as you please. Exactly, Aegeon. His Majesty can perfectly well make do with me this time. Ads are running. It's okay. Nothing interesting is happening. We've become fast friends. Not at all. Let us retire now, for there's much to speak of, kind sir. And now we got another. See, we got 3 community off of that one.
Thanks for that.
Alright, we just need 6 more. That should be like 3 more quests. I think we can do 3 quests in an hour.
Good enough for you?
It was my goal today, was to finish Community 4. So let's look at our little mappy here. So there's 2 more quests we can pick up. Are there any in... Yeah, there are some. I thought there were some here. Because I don't just want to be in RSCO. I want to pick up some in Adams.
Finally.
Let's get a move on then.
See if we can help some people out over here. Macneth is AWOL.
We can take care
We
of
gotta
it if
help
you
out
want.
Adam's forces a bit. I saw that pop up to say search Torna for the missing soldier. Oh, is he the one who... Yeah. He's in, the village. I know exactly where he is. Hyper Village. That's where he is. He, fled.
Finally.
Let's get a move
He was
on
I
then.
think a double agent. I think is his story. Monster Granny. He was a double agent, and then he's trying to like flee.
There's something here.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Hello, sir. I think there's a barrel over there too. Wait, what's wrong? He's there. Enough hiding. Come out and face us. Hot. Is that an Ardanian soldier? What are you doing here, man? Apologies, ma'am. I got turned around. First time in Torna, you see. A lost Ordanian soldier. Now, where have I heard that before? Ah, could you be Macneth from Irith's unit? Oh yeah, that was it. Irith's really worried about you, you know? Did you hear me? Looks like there's no fooling you! Nothing for it. I can make my escape over your dead bodies. It's so funny to me because, dude, it's like, there's 9 of us. There's 9 of us. And you think you're gonna 1v9 the Aegis, the Paragon, the Prince, the 4th Prince of Torna, the Emperor of Morardain, and the Quester's Blade, and also the 2 Crown Jewels of the Empire. Like, we are a team of legends. And he thinks he can 1v9 us. Adam, are you doing anything? Okay, Adam's fighting right now. I just don't know why only Minoth is doing it. Like, bro, White, swap out. What is wrong with Adam? See, he's just sitting there. Oh, okay. I was too quick to go. Bro. Why are you not swapping out? Because I noticed this, I think I noticed this yesterday as well. So I don't think it's like something that resetting my game would do because... Oh, we got him. I was just about to do my level 4 special. Found a sea and encryption device on this man. A spy then, I see. Britannian citizen, plotting together with Sia. Death is all he deserves. You were tracking me down and you didn't even know that? We weren't even tracking you down to begin with. Argentinian troops have been rounding up the Sian remnants wherever they find him. Perhaps the scum, since he'd be found out soon, decided to run. Why, thanks for the compliment. However, I'd refrain from making it sound like a done deal if I were you. Or don't, actually. Stay carefree. All the easier for us to sweep your legs from under you. I'm glad you're in high spirits, friend, but have you considered taking your current predicament more seriously? I'm not about to be lectured by some pretty little Tornan princeling. Adam, would you please let us take charge? Sure, go right ahead, but what are you planning to do? Brigid, Aegeon, we cannot suffer our caught spy to live. Please handle it in the prescribed way, and do be thorough. Wait, you don't mean... You can't be serious. I'm sorry, Laura, you don't have to look. How humiliating! He wouldn't keep still, so it took some time doing. And yet, the result speaks for itself. Superb work, Brigid. Have you been practicing? Are you taking the mic? What the hell is this? I told you, did I not? A caught spy cannot be allowed to live. Henceforth, you will not be allowed to use Macneth's name. Starting today, he will be no more. So what, I just become someone else? You must be soft in the head. You needn't worry, you'd look much better this way. The hell are you on about? Stop mocking me. You know that's not what I meant. Be silent. Look at him! Like my little angry son! You insult not only my land, but also my friends. Do you think I'd overlook it? Be glad you still draw breath. In case you haven't noticed, Hugo gets a bit scary when he's angry. I know not if your overseers are actually seeing or simply looking to misdirect our ire. What I do know, however, is that no overseer would let a captured spy remain in enemy hands. From now on, you'll be a follower of Adam. That should serve as sufficient cover, don't you think? You're helping me? We all have our roles to play on life's rich stage. We simply want you to be able to keep playing yours. Can you take it from here, Adam? Will do, friend. I'll make space for him in the capital. Sorry, did we just press gang the poor bastard? If that had been our aim from the start, we have many more prisoners waiting. But what I am after is the information he has. One day we may need it, so that's why I'm giving him that. So smart. He's so little, but he's fierce. We'll say that we found him dead. Love that for Hugo.
Thanks.
Alright, and then we go report back. And I think we should get another community from that. But first of all, slate piece. And a chest.
I'll investigate.
I need bugs. I got bugs. I
Can we
need
use this?
mineral
I know the
deposits.
drill.
Can we
Oh, there
use
are
this?
barrels over here. I thought there were.
I'll investigate. Better be good.
Oh, there was an element ore prioritizer. Those will target damaged orbs. So that are good if you're ever struggling. Wrong button. Crazy how I consistently do the wrong buttons over and over. Alright. Back to the harbor we go.
That was a nice change of pace. Let's catch our breath and move.
Done in by wild beasts. I'm so sorry. He was dead. And he was not a spy. He was an honorable man, and now he's dead.
Thank
I'm so
you.
sorry. Alright. Only 4 more. Which should be 2 more quests.
You can rest easy now.
I want to see what else we've got over here. Oh, Headwind! Yeah. This is, Kali's dad. What could be happening over there? I just can't go off, can I? What's wrong, Headwind? You look troubled. What, Adam? No, it's just that... no, sorry, nothing's wrong. Definitely sounded like something was wrong when you were mumbling to yourself a minute ago. Just spill it, man. Nothing gets past you, Lord. I'm just worried about causing you extra hassle, Lord. I don't mean to burden you unnecessarily. I mean, that isn't for you to worry about. Go on, let's hear it. Blue, my power went out. Did Gihan say hi? No, he did not. He is locked in on his work right now. He's reading my book like a good boy to plot out this next chapter. But he says hi in spirit. I know him. I know he says hi in spirit. My wife and kids are still back in Gorma, you see, but you hear all kinds of troubling news out in the Motherland lately. So you can probably understand why I'm worried. At the same time, I'm the chief Gormati overseer here. Not like I can go check on them myself, but you've been there, haven't you, Lord? How was the situation? Seeing remnant troops have looted a number of the villages there, for sure. Some were hit quite hard. I understand how you feel. If it was me and Oleta was in that kind of piteous circumstance, I couldn't rest easy. Thank you for saying so, Lord. Well, so long as my villager Torgoth is well, I give the architect my thanks. Ooh, about that, buddy. Torgoth? And we have to tell him the truth. Torgoth was burned to cinders. Impossible. Kali, Kelly, and Nelly. I can't believe it. Kali and Kelly, you said. Are those your children's names? Yes, Lord, but how did you... We've met a Kali and Kelly during our travels. They were unharmed and waiting for their father to come get them. Oh, thank goodness. Lord Adam, would you... Of course, Edwin. We'll bring your little ones back to you. Oh, Lord Adam, thank you. Thank you so much. So Hedwin was the father that Kali and Kelly were talking about. They were in Seacofell encampment. I think that's so sweet. Because, you know, it's a nice, like, callback. Because you get this quest, the side quest earlier on, where it's like... You find this kid, and he's like, my sister's run off! And then you find the sister, and you reunite them together, and then they're like, oh hey, it's really fully. We might... We'll yoink this as well.
We couldn't very well leave it alone,
Could
could
have
we?
taken that a while ago. You have to inflict smash with the character you're controlling. Okay, I think Hayes can smash. Okay, so we'll get to that. Let's go to camp. They were by the hidden hunting camp.
Long journey.
Let's get a move on then.
Why did I think they were... Can I do this excavation now?
I'll investigate.
Something's buried down here.
Don't
Yes,
have to tell me
finally!
twice.
But yeah, it's like you see this quest earlier, and these kids are like, "Oh, we can't go with you because we're waiting for our dad to come back." And then you find
I'll investigate.
you meet their dad, and then he's like worried sick about his kids, but he can't like leave his post. Ah, I thought oh yeah, that's right. It's a track them, I think. Signs that indicate someone left here in a hurry. Could it have been those two? Let's try and find out. They did get rid of
Slow and steady.
Laser focus.
like ability checks for following trails in 3, which was nice. What? Huh? They just stop here? Where'd the tracks go? They just stop. But I'm wondering if that's what my team is suffering with a little bit of damage issues. And I wonder if it's because Adam won't swap. Because we're effectively down 2 characters now. Dude, they just stop here. I feel like I'm going crazy. They're not, the tracks just stop. Let me just set this as my active quest. I don't know, maybe that'll do something. Like, they're here. And then they're gone. Like, okay, here we go. I guess I had to get closer to them. I thought I was going crazy for sure. But like, if Adam won't, here's the problem. How am I supposed to do that, the driver coaching, if Adam won't swap in because he has the launch? Things aren't gonna get launched. Dickens. Okay, let me just, I don't know if I just need to like Adam, like, what if I like, sorry, this, I don't know what buttons are. Like, maybe I need to, I don't know, dude, maybe I do something like that just to, it puts him on the vanguard. Like, I would rather him be starting is the thing. Maybe, okay, so let me swap it like that and then do it like that. Let's see if that kind of fixes. Did them as Adam. He probably, yeah, he probably also has a smash. You're probably so right about that. I haven't, hang on. Bleh, bleh. I gotta look at my stuff. I haven't looked at arts in a second. Yeah, he's got a launch.
Going, especially at this rate.
He's got a launch and a blow down. I know Hayes has a smash. Hugo's got a topple. Laura has a break. So break, topple, launch, and then smashes Hayes. Should work. But it's been a second, so we can probably... Let's see. Filling the party gauge and allowing to use.
This is how I'll protect
It's nice
you
being
all.
able to use your arts right off the bat. This is crits.
Work hard
Use
enough.
more
and our
arts right off
efforts
the
will-
bat. It's nice. Use an art for canceling. Throws HP when canceling an auto attack. I don't know if the AI is very good at canceling. Boost maximum HP,
I am
that's just gonna be
always learning.
solid. Increase strength. It feels pretty gauge and excellent score during a special. Oh wait, oops. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get
I
that
am always
one.
learning.
Oops. Okay, that's a little nicer. But I'm hoping that maybe tooting around with all that
deal with
will
it.
actually give
In any case, it pays to be cautious. Snowblade.
Adam the incentive to fight. Because he's out right now, which is great. And we're proud of him for that. Okay, we got the topple. No! We're dying too fast.
Oh, thanks for
My
making.
lobster's too buttery.
There's something you don't hear every day.
Wow. I take that back. Ace is the master of low-key haste.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. See how things are dying a lot faster now that Adam is actually participating. That's kind of interesting. Why did my brake didn't break? I resisted it. See, this is how I was expecting fights to go. Like, we're draining them a lot faster. Granted, they're just Turkins, but still, like, I was like, I feel like we're kind of,
I've thought about it
like,
actually.
struggling a little
But
bit
in all
there.
honesty, Bridget, I'm happiest keeping all my memories here, in my heart.
Go down here. Here goes Mithra. R.I.P. Nah, she's fine. She survived. Do I need it to be higher tide to be able to swim over there? Because I don't think I can... You should have tide in this game. Because they're over there. What we need... No, there's gotta be a way up. You swim down there. 'Cause I don't think you can change the tide in this game. I think you can only do that in base game. Yep, here we go. Kelly. Callie.
Can we use
What are
this?
you guys
I know the
doing
drill.
here? These
Can we use this?
I'm something of an expert.
bugs and treasure.
Better be good.
Money and a fabulous hat. Callie. You're the guys from before. He might be dead. Follow you and I'll see. Yeah. So Kali's just like crashing out because they're like, we gotta do something. We gotta get a move on because we gotta admit, it's been this long. Dad's probably dead. And then he's like, why are you smirking? What? Follow me and you'll see? Okay, I guess so.
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
It's taking longer than before to load in the textures. That's never happened before. Is this more Ardain? Looks different than I imagined. No, this is Aletta, a province in Torna. Why'd you bring us here? Well, that's why. Aww. Golly, Kelly, I'm so glad you're alright. We missed you, Da. All's well that ends well. I'm so glad we got to help. Adam's crying again. Are you crying again? Lord Adam, thank you for the kindness you've shown me and my family. I'm terribly sorry about your wife. Thank you. At least I still have my children. They're more than I would have had without your help. Together, we'll take care of each other and honor Nellie's memory. Excellent. Just take it easy. You need time to give yourself time to grieve, too. You too, Lord Adam. I know you're the type to put your life on the line for others, but do take care of yourself. He'll be fine. He's got all of us here doing his work for him. Nice jab. We did it! Oh, we got 3 community off of that.
How reliable.
Much appreciated.
Well done, us.
We just need 1 more. So we could try to do roly-polies.
A happy conclusion.
I need to go fight some higher level enemies. I know where to find them. I need things that won't die immediately, and that would be over here. So I think this is the direction you go to get to the end of the game.
Change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
So we can go fight some guys. These are still 40. Can I get higher than 40? 42. Yeah, like this is towards the end of the game. I don't think there's a whole lot of enemies over here though.
There's something here.
I know there's some spots on Gormott too. We might be able, like 40s might not die right away. What's down here? Ah, the slab. That's crazy. You guys see that down there? That's where we met Mithra and Adam. Isn't that crazy? That's how maps work. That's where we met, Mikhail. We were that close to Aletta, not Aletta, Oresco the whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I thought these guys were higher level. What about here? How big are you? 43. Nope, get back here. Don't you dare fly
This will
away.
be over quickly.
God dang it. Of course it flew away. And of course there's no button to put your weapon away. So you just do this. And it's looping back around. This is a huge tether. Bro. This is painful. I'm the slowest man in the world. And God forbid a girl want to farm this spot here. Can't put my freaking weapon away. Alright, well, we're just gonna fight this guy then. Give me something that I can fight. It's not even aggroing us.
Star slash.
There we go.
Snow blast.
I should probably be starting as Laura, so that way I can get that break off faster. This just did my break. Yeah, go ahead and call some allies. We're trying to do stuff here. Ow! Okay, they got the launch. Smash. Yeah, get him! That's great, you did it, guys. I usually focus more on elemental combos than break combos. Get him! Demonstrate your hidden skills! What are we doing? Oh, he evaded it! Okay, here's... Smash! This is going nicely for us. We got 2 smashes off of it.
Not too tiring for you?
Nope, I'm quite alright. It will take more than
Nope,
this level
wrong
of
button,
fighting to
wrong
put me
button.
down.
I'm doing it less though. Did you notice
Beg
that I'm hitting the
pardon,
wrong button
Lady
less often? How very,
Worrying
how
about
very,
His
very
Majesty's
nice.
well-being is part
Okay.
of my responsibilities.
Early driver coaching. Let's set that active, and we just gotta get one more. I believe this is how we get up to where Leo is. So we will need to get another command water up on Aegeon. The good news is I think I fixed my Adam. Alright, adding more command water. Swim a lot. Just gotta swim around. I was gonna go swim back over to this guy, but he has decided to go over here. In that case, just gonna fight this Aspar. Nick.
It'll be over in an instant.
Nick.
We can finish this
No,
in
Snake.
one strike.
Star Slash. Chill Stroke. Snow Blast.
That blowdown was funny. No, we're shackled. No. Wait, it was launched, but then it wasn't launched anymore. It was launched for like a second. What was that about? What the frick was that about? Oh, I've got the launch, but well, the launch only lasted for 1 second anyway. I was in the wrong position to be right smash. Okay, so there's a break. Nope, he died. A girl can dream. Is that guy still... God, he's flying away again.
Here we go.
Jin, look to your mistress's
Chill
safety.
Stroke.
Grab. Perfect grab.
Jade Cat, ready.
Bang. I didn't get doubled. Hungry snake. Break. There we go. Double. Now launch him, Adam. Adam has to go for up. God dang it.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
Adam keeps fumbling the ball here. Great. Somebody topple. Okay, Adam is here. Launch. And then haste smash. Yeah!
We're so
Hey!
I mean, we are, right?
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
Okay, so now we go talk to Roly Poly. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Just kidding. I went up to the north by default. I may be stupid.
Nice change of pace.
I also just hit the wrong button again. I may be stupid. I may be stupid. We need to go to Aletta. And that's perfect because I am hungry actually, so I'll probably just wrap up. Because that'll get me to the next community level and we'll be in a good spot.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
We go talk to Roly Poly. Watch me just not get community from this. Yes, Roly Poly, very nice. We are the goats. Illegal what? What's illegal? Me eating food?
Good enough for you?
You want me to starve to death? Is that what this is? I actually didn't get community from that? Oh, and do we have to? Oh my god, we probably have to do something with Krogan, huh? Ten fusion combos. Deltora. This is Deltora's fault. Adam Blade combo during an active driver combo, vice versa, whichever works. Pick the place to target, and reverse your abilities. Unbelievable, Deltora.
In troubled times, we help each other.
I thought I was gonna be done. But lo and behold. Alright, well let's go fight some guys. Oh my god. I don't remember where unique monsters are. Or even high level monsters. I know there's someone like around Gormott. Like up in the north? I think there's some higher level guys here. 24-hour stream? No, absolutely not. I'm just preparing myself.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
There's some 40s.
All right, remind me why we're here again.
There's something here.
Preparing myself for the next community level. That's it.
Can we use this?
I know the drill.
Bugs. Bugs. Please.
Can we use this?
I'm something of an expert.
I am grateful to greet another day.
So,
There's
what's
a
on
chest
today's
back
schedule?
here. This might work out. I might be able
Can
to
we use this?
Nature
fight all
makes
these
a
guys and
fine
just get a bunch
ally.
of combos off. Get this chest. If we can.
Good.
There's a clear
Do I
structure
have
to
level
this
2
line.
now? Yeah!
Slow and steady.
Very nice, very nice.
Take the initiative. This is just the way I do things.
See how fast these guys die.
Star slap.
Get some.
Ready to unleash your elemental attack.
Got it.
Adam. Adam, they're gonna die. Before we get anything off. Alright, I gotta Google where the high level enemies are.
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
I gotta Google it. I don't remember. I thought maybe I did. Where are the highest level enemies? Torna. Thank you, AI Overview. They're in Torna. Thank you. Very helpful. Like, I need to find some, like, unique monsters. Torna unique monsters. We need Tessa for answers. She's my guy in the chair. I understand that they're 16. Where are they? Is anyone gonna tell me where they are? Ravine Bonnet is level 50. A huge branch upwards from Hoary Wield. So that's by where we are. Is that how do we get that? Oh. That's better than I though. In Torna is a 10 out of 10 answer. It's so gloriously not helpful. In Torna, thank you.
It was a nice change of pace.
Yeah, like I got that.
Remind me why we're here again?
Okay, so I think I have to go up. That bridge. Ooh, I can survive this, right? We gotta fight some bigger boys here. Like a group of enemies is fine.
Watching you in action.
Actually, we'll be combos up.
We'll have room to play around.
Smither just said with this many we'll have room to play around. That's kind of what I'm thinking. He agreed with you. They're all just gonna die before we get anything off of it. Yep. Classic. Mithra was wrong. So just do anything at this point. I'm not even gonna take You get burnout and spoon bomb. Come on. Get burnout. I don't know if that counted. I think it died. It's really riveting. It still worked. We were getting combos, just
Sounds delightful. Sign me up too while you're at it.
Hang on just a minute.
wasn't getting any
Can I go too?
special combos.
Can we use this?
There's the level 50 guy. I do want to try to take him on.
Here we go.
Him being
Remain
surrounded by a bunch
vigilant
of
of your
dudes
surroundings.
makes this
This many, we'll have room to
a little harder. Didn't realize he was gonna have friends. We'll do our best. We haven't had like a challenge today. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling that. Feeling it out in the crowd. Swap to Haze as soon as I have that cooldown. Oh, Laura! Dude, I'm assuming they could be a Oh god, oh god! Okay, we all died. We died very quickly for that.
We'll need to take a different approach this time.
Okay, I don't care if it's that
Good to
much.
know your limits,
Because
though.
if he's got a bunch of allies, that makes that a little bit harder to be on level and be dealing with a bunch of allies. Because there's no luring in this game.
Paragon of Torna.
Snowblast.
And so you can't pick off enemies one by one, so you have to fight them all at once. And in Xenoblade, it's pretty easy to get outnumbered. Like, that's why they have luring mechanics, because if you get grouped up on, it becomes very difficult. See, now we're doing a lot better now that... No! I take back everything I said. So, even though it's very possible that they would have just swapped back. Just do Aqua. I don't care. I don't care. Not playing this way. I am playing. Not so much. This should give us enough combo. I don't know what I can do. I could also just chain attack this way. But I don't really like deep. It's only got 3 orbs. It's pretty low anyway. I would rather just do my combo. Ow! Caterpillar. No, my combo! That died. Fucking Laura. Okay, there we go. Flame Bolt. Beautiful combo right here. Did I go too soon? I think I went too soon. That's okay, died.
Excellent decision.
Okay, now we report back to Roly Poly. Oh, goes it Snake! Welcome in. Hello, hello. How you doing? I am just finishing up some side quests. We are hitting the next community level in our game, and
Let's get a
then
move on then.
we'll be able to press on towards the end of the game tomorrow. All right.
Thank you.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
We did it. So now tomorrow we can do Leo's quest, and then we can head towards the end of the game. And I'll do what I usually do with Xenoblade games, where when I get to the end, I'll stop. What is question marks? What is this? Kids, stay calm and just do what the grown-ups tell you. And grown-ups, let me think. No, what's happening? Underpant head. This grizzly blue unlocking Lego people in any yeah, it is like the Lego games. Oh, Prince Adam, there's a monster attack at the harbor. It's pandemonium. It's 2 urchins. Blue hates spending time? What do you mean? I count just 3 of them. Why would so few of them chance an attack on a settlement? Maybe the rest of their pack somewhere else? We'd have a good chance at getting some reinforcements through. How many able bodies have we got, Newell? Most of them are already out on the other duties, I'm afraid. Okay, I want everyone available to help with evacuation. Leave the monsters up to us. Should stay here and look out. Be more use here, I reckon. Okay, you can sit tight here then, but promise me one thing. If things start to look dicey, retreat. That's an order. I don't- what do you mean I hate you? If I hated you, why would I be streaming right now? And Del Toro keeps hacking my game to make me not be able to end. First of all, I didn't get the community element that I needed. So I had to do another quest on top of that. And now I beat that quest and it prompted me into this side thing that I don't remember.
I'll deal with it. This won't take long. They keep coming. You see this door slash.
Wait, take these guys down.
Chill stroke.
They're weak to fire. So we should- ow! That break will not last very long. Dude, Adam ran to that person. Break. Where? Come on! Why is that break not lasting? Break. Hugo, topple it! Hugo, topple it! Alright. These guys are being annoying. Let me switch to haste. Oh my goodness. These guys are being annoying, so instead of trying to do combos, because they keep deflecting attacks and it's annoying me. We're just going to focus on some healing. Oh, now there's the launch.
Just say the word.
We're thrown in gin. We're standing on business now. I don't care about nothing else. We're in here because we mean business. Ow. We mean business around here. Got a level 4. Flame bolt, let me hit the level 4 ultimate aurora. Get that off. Get it. Level 4.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm in. You're doing something. I don't know. I can't. It's Adam Laura. It's Lady Laura. She's a knight now. Your Majesty, that was incredible. I didn't doubt you for a moment. What power, such poise! Oh, it was nothing special, really. You didn't come all the way over here just to say that, did you? Ah, right, yes. More trouble. Monsters are coming from the opposite side now. So they did bring reinforcements, just as I thought. Those are the ones we just took, maybe. It's not the usual sort of monster we see around here, either. Not a local monster. Got a bad feeling about this. No, I'll ask you to keep watching it. If you spot anything, let me know about it right away. I was gonna go get food and go to bed, but I got thrust into this quest out of nowhere.
I'll deal with it.
This shouldn't take long.
Like this.
Someone's here.
Legion scatter!
Snow blast. Star slash. Ready.
Don't look at me. Yeah, well, we got flame bolt. Keep that flame bolt up for me, because I gotta build up my level 3 special.
Not working.
that energy going. There we go. King.
I'll give you a hand. Back into the fray.
Whenever you're ready.
Let me magnify that.
I'm jamming.
With you there.
Poised and ready.
Okie dokie.
Who even? It's not this guy. It's this guy over here. It's that flame bolt. Bridget. The ultimate award. Do it! Explode him.
Ultimate Aurora, topple.
I'm so goated with this ice. That's the last of them. Well, none of this makes any sense. What are the Therian monsters doing here? The whole ecosystem's gone out of whack. Wouldn't surprise me one bit, not with an Aegis running riot. Monsters lose their homes, so they fight for another's territory. And that lot needs new land. It's a vicious cycle. So Tornin monsters are losing their traditional habitats and flowing into Letheria, and they're displacing Letherian monsters who wind up here. Perhaps then we should follow the disorder to its root in Letheria. I guess we aren't the only ones to lose our homes because of the war. Now each country will need to defend itself not only against Malos, but from displaced monsters too. We have even less time than I thought. Prince Adam, Laura, yet more monsters have shown up and they've gotten inside this time! Ah, give me a break. Can't be many of them left now. Let's give them a coup de grace. One more assault. And a sip of lemonade. This is just seltzer with a splash of lemonade in it. There's a lie. Yep. Hi, Steamway people. You guys are so lucky, chat. I hope you know how lucky you are. Why are we stuck with Nithra? Where's Adam again? I swear to God, if Adam has decided to stop participating again. Adam, where are you? Adam, why are you hard stuck with Mithra? He's just no. Okay, he's fighting. Adam thinks he's a little special.
I'm with you.
I've given up on Adam. We need to get a steam explosion off. Look at him, he's just standing there again! What is wrong with him? Do I like get too far from him and it makes the AI forget that he's there? Explosion. We did it! Prince Adam, Emperor Hugo, we're so very sorry to have beleaguered you with such trouble. I assure you it won't happen again. Don't stand on ceremony so much, Kalina. Anyhow, the damage doesn't seem to be too great, right, Hugo? It is so. War novices were ably defended despite our numbers. There are a few breaches, and it's alright. The important thing is that you and Kalina are alive and well. You did a great job, and you're both still in one piece. Don't be so hard on yourself. It means a lot to me, Your Majesty. If only I had your wisdom and bravery, then maybe I'd be able to do a bit more to help my prince and my people. Don't do yourself down. Yeah, we're not as good as you, Adam. And Adam's like, yes, you are. Don't worry about it, guys. Well, great. We got 2 more community from that bonus quest.
Thanks.
How nice. The cares hang heavy on your face, Prince. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time I wonder if they're wise to do so. I don't know if I can live up to this ideal that everyone has of me. I'm only human, not a god. I come up against my limits every single day. Mortal men and not divine, but set apart by blood and nobility. Prince Adam, you should hold up your head with pride before the people, resolute and unbowed. Such is the burden of one who leads his people. A heavy burden indeed, but that's the way it is. Yeah, not many people realize it's tough to be royal. It's about the biggest responsibility you can shoulder. But at least you don't have to bear it alone. Some things will always be difficult, but whatever's heavy can be made lighter if friends help carry it. Wise words, Laura. I knew you'd say something like that. Oh, Lady Laura, I just love these nuggets of wisdom. I agree, nothing is easy in life, but still, we strive ever onwards, aiding one another in whatever way we can. To be the hands of His Majesty, to share in both his joys and sorrows, that is the foundation of our honor. My most loyal subjects. This whole driver and blade thing, we're almost like one person in 2 bodies, don't you think? So you need to just let me take a little of that burden sometimes, now? Stop bottling it up, Adam. You guys, I'm realizing what a lucky man I am to have such friends. Thank you all. What a humble man. We love that for him.
I'm glad we could be
Alright. Now, we will Save the Game, and then we will start off... What the? It's JT! JT, I'm just about to end!
Adam, only good things ahead die, I swear.
Saving the game, what's that? Ads are running. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're not missing anything because I'm ending. Don't worry, I won't end until you guys come back though. I'm just gonna close that down and then hiccup. And then I'm gonna put this music on. And we'll yap for a couple minutes while we wait for ads to come back. I'm gonna start looking for people to raid. Let's see if anybody's doing anything interesting. Aaron is on and is chatting. And Czech is playing Tomodachi. And that's kind of it as far as people that I raid. I might drop you guys off with Aaron. Milk is playing Monster Prom. Not on stream though, but I just got a notification that she's playing Monster Prom. I might drop you off so that way you can hang out with Aaron for a bit. But yeah, so here's the plan. Tomorrow, we are going to do Leo's side quest, and then we are going to head to Oresco. Well, I guess that takes place there. But we're going to make we're going to go set off for the final journey. We're going to start working our way over towards the end of the game. And then once we hit the point of no return, then we will just do some side quests and hang out and vibe, and then Friday we will beat the game. I don't remember the exact details, the timeline of the game. My memory's a little bit foggy, but I don't think it's very far. I'm pretty sure Like, you know, I ran past those stairs, and then I was like, I don't think there's any enemies up here. I'm pretty sure for the most part, you kind of just go to the top of those stairs, and that's kind of just it. So that's... I have to restart this playlist, this mix, because I yapped for so long that it ended. Yeah, so I don't think there's a whole lot. I could be forgetting something, but I'm pretty sure there's not really that much to get over to Mallows. So we'll see how, we'll do that side quest, we'll see how much that is. We might pick up some more side quests, work on our builds a little bit, get all nice and prepped. And then we'll start off Friday by beating the game. So if you want to see the end of the game, which I highly recommend because it is fantastic, please do make a point to show up on time Friday, because we will be on Friday just getting right into it, and then being changed people for forever. So I'm not going to be wasting too much time Friday. So if you want to see it, please show up at 4 o'clock. I will be wasting no time. But for now, I am going to drop you guys off with a good friend of mine named Aaron. I will show up on time at the end of stream, as I expect from you, as we are seeing right now, Stelvek. There's my sub messages, and my raid message. It's the things. It's the things. If you're not a subscriber, use the first one. If you are a subscriber, use the second one. If you are new here, here is my Discord, and here are my socials. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 4 p.m. Central, give or take. Stelvak hype, guys. Everyone's favorite celebrity, Stelvak, is here. The legend himself. I think that's all. I don't know. I have books. Oh, I have to change the, I have to change that because it's, the pre-orders aren't up anymore. You can no longer get the signed pre-order. I am so sorry, but you can get the actual book itself. I'll fix that after the stream because I'm gonna get distracted. Where's Stelvak? Look in the mirror. Check your ear. Okay, the raid's about to go. Love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye!